Alright. Got a late stream today. And we shall begin by talking, right? We have to get out of this, this venue. There we go. Take a coffee break. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I could probably use some coffee before I start fading. Why is his belt buckling in the back?
So thoroughly. If I could have all your attention for a moment, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I would like to once more offer my sincere gratitude to everyone for their cooperation in our trial. Though we had some concerns due to the tight schedule the products were made under, the data from the test results surpassed our expectations. Over the next few days, we will work to fix any and all issues that were discovered and have an update as soon as possible. So, to both our external testers and to our guests, I'd like to extend my heartfelt hope that we continue our mutually beneficial relations.
I'm really not sure what to think about all this.
Yeah, he reminds me a little too much of the head of the Black Workshop. Still holding out hope this place isn't nearly as bad, though.
Even so, I can't help but feel it has just as many secrets.
Yikes. I was definitely the right guy to send here. Poor Gaius just ain't cut out for this shady stuff, and Celeste probably would have ended up leveling the building somehow.
Knowing her, you're probably right. But then again, are you really so different?
He's trying to turn over a new leaf.
I'm thankful for this new body. But we owe a fair bit because of it now, don't we?
Indeed. It wasn't simply a gift from the Meister. It was also a bit of a clever trap for us by the general manager, or perhaps even the C-suite.
Ah, yes, the C-suite.
As I'm sure you're all aware, our company is in full cooperation with the Republic's bold new initiative. However, due to a majority of our internal resources being allocated there are certain tasks we've been unable to deal with. As such, some of you may find yourself contacted with a proposition in the days to come. Of course, we've no intention of forcing any of you. If you happen to be interested, however, we'd gladly welcome your continued cooperation.
She okay?
I remember hearing that Altina works with the Empire's branch of the Epstein Foundation.
That's right. Is it perhaps... I can't really say much about it. Just think of it as another one of our general manager's sneaky little tricks.
But that's enough business talk for the evening. For now, we've prepared hotel rooms for all of you. Your accommodations are at a high-end hotel in the center of Levance. I invite you to rest there and recover from your exertions. Oh, pardon me.
Perfectly timed.
My apologies for the interruption. However, I've just received some news I suspect all of you will be interested in as well. A live broadcast from Calvard has begun airing. I'll take the opportunity to put it up on a monitor so we can watch.
Ominous.
Now, as per the sudden announcement from the presidential office, the launch of the second orbital rocket is about to take place.
Oh, that is kind of important.
As outlined in the initial plan, this will be a trial run to confirm pilot safety for the manned flight plan in the third launch.
Wait, what?
Wasn't the launch scheduled for 2 weeks from now?
It would appear the schedule was bumped up.
It seems preparations are complete and they're ready to begin the countdown.
We've been granted access to the on-site 3D camera.
3D camera?
Ms. Alton, please switch the feed over to the AR system.
The question is, what did they know is going to happen in like 2 weeks?
You can't just dump that on me out of nowhere. At least we're gonna have the best seats
Or did
in the
they
house.
like have it ready, planned it for 2 weeks, then they'd like I can sort of understand, like, considering all the
same AR tech from the trial?
crazy crap with like the society and everything. To make sure nobody would interfere with it, they just gave a time so they wouldn't be prepared.
Beginning countdown.
Once they moved it up 2 weeks.
8, 7.
That's my thought.
6.
It makes sense.
5, 4, 3, 2.
But outside of that, I don't really know
1.
why.
Lift off.
Yeah, somebody wanted to stop the rocket. They wouldn't be able to suddenly react this quickly. But what's going to happen exactly?
Huh?
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
That's as far as the AR was able to follow from the 3D camera feed. The rest, we'll just have to watch from the camera on the satellite.
A place that even Elysium was unable to reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that whole flashback situation. Or alternate timeline situation.
A humanoid unit, huh?
Which means the actual thing they want to send up there
Looks like an action figure.
must be...
One of the Republic's assault frames. But wouldn't its balance be a problem?
Not if they have thrusters to regulate
This is
it.
the comms and observation satellite, Prometheus 4. Connection with the simulated manned flight frame, EXD completed. Cockpit temperature, 68 degrees. Airtight shield, functional. Oxygen ratio, nominal. Return mission will begin after designated 24-hour observational period.
Okay. So this is the dummy flight before they send in the actual person. But looks good.
I hereby declare Part 1 of Project Star Taker's second phase complete. Provided the EXD unit's return is successful, we'll proceed immediately to Phase 3. Today's launch was moved forward without notice. However, we plan to have the Presidential Office issue an announcement prior to the next one. I expect we won't keep you waiting for long. And as always, we ask for your continued support for this project.
This has been live coverage from the command center at Seku Space Base. We'll have more details on the project schedule once the test dummy's return mission is complete.
Well, things are moving.
Shall we hurry back to the Republic?
Yeah, looks like things are really gonna start speeding up from here on.
I've completed my interim reports, so I'm free to return to my transfer assignment.
That's great! Let's all go back together then. Kasim, Mirabelle, Mr. Thorndyke, thank you for all your help.
Risk of sounding cliche, you got a bad feeling about this. I mean, we don't really know what the ulterior motive is to sending somebody out into space is yet. Outside of, like, Marduk having the satellite and now can basically spy on everybody that is outdoors.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, it's probably the real reason behind our unofficial invite to the Republic.
All that they have next.
Along with your partners, right?
Yes.
Right.
Good disguise.
My machine was brought from the Imperial Airport, disguised as civilian airship cargo. You brought yours in from the Free Cities, is that right?
Is it like them comparing how the assault frames control?
Yeah, I just finished setting up a cozy little spot
Versus
for
a
myself
Panzer
there.
Soldat?
Thanks to all this, I owe the local
Sort of
authorities a
combining
huge
the
favor now, though.
the know-how of both of them to kind of make sure the mechs are all good.
But the Republic really went out of its way to take care of all the costs and negotiations involved in this trip.
That begs the question, why are they so eager to have you in Basel? And I must say it worries me that Rufus is also active again now of all times.
what you mean, but I don't think he'll be making the same kind of suspicious plays that he did 2 years ago.
Worrying about that guy's motives is a waste of time. He seems to be on the same page as that manager guy for now, anyway. Oh, but that reminds me. What was all that about before?
I'm guessing something's happened with the Epstein Foundation?
Yes. In fact, I just received word from Chief Plato that... there you all are! Hey everyone! Over here!
Hey, they brought Mint back. Hey. She looks exactly the same as she did in Cold Steel 4. And Reverie. But those are the same models anyway, so...
The time is nigh. The 8 leaves must come together as one, and cut a path to the land where the heavens turn.
There are a lot of
It is after
meetups.
your fateful clash with the Black God that you will find your true blade.
I can't stop thinking about how strange that space program is. Not only that, but the fact they were so easily able to reach somewhere even Elysium couldn't is shocking. What are we going to do, Rufus?
Given the way things are at the moment, I don't intend to make any big moves. Besides, we still need to get your new body sorted out.
Got Steve Blum in this? I'll need to hear his voice a bit more.
For now, we'll meet up with Swin and Nadia as planned.
Although Steve Blum is
We can treat
everywhere.
it as
Honestly, it's sort of
a little
surprising he
vacation.
wouldn't have shown up earlier.
Okay. I wonder what Nadia and Swin will think of my new body.
Don't know what your previous one looked like, but I can say for certain that this one is just jam-packed full of cute. That Rosenberg guy doesn't mess around. And of course, it helps that you're such a charming little lady on your own, too.
Kevin's
Well,
traveling
I'm
with
glad
Rufus.
you agree. You know, your name isn't too bad either. 70 points? No, definitely a 69 on the
Nice.
cuteness index.
Hey, now, ain't that kind of stingy? And what did my poor name do to lose that extra point?
The fact that she acts without regard for others' feelings is simply part of her charm. And just for reference, my name scored an 85.
Just had to rub it in, didn't you? Man, I'm catching it from all sides today. For real, though, I'm grateful for the ride. Even if I'm only going to the Levance airport, I really wanted to avoid all the bells and whistles of a Marduk send-off.
It's my pleasure. However, given who you are, I imagine you could have flown anywhere you wanted without help. 5th Dominion, the Thousand-Hand Guardian. Or perhaps you've changed your title again. I suspect what you were looking for wasn't just a ride, but a chance to discuss something with us away from prying ears?
Huh?
You got me. Figures that I couldn't pull one over on the top dog of the Ironbloods, a villain who plotted against the world. I couldn't talk about this earlier since Arkwright's master was there. But now, it's time for us bad guys to make some moves. You see, I've got a job to do. I'd like to hire you to help out. What do you say?
Ooh. That's an interesting team up.
Perhaps I stirred the pot a bit too much. All of their selection as test members was entirely up to the risk management AI. But, well, I suppose it's true that we were able to resolve a number of outstanding issues thanks to them.
You can be a real slimeball when you want to be. You could have at least told Reset the truth, you know?
Nah, she would he couldn't risk telling Arkwright, right?
It was a necessary step, considering what lies ahead. First, the President's office pushed Phase 2 up without any advance notice. And now, taking into account the schedule for Phase 3 they just sent us, we're only barely going to make it in time.
But that's... Ugh! What is that good-looking, good-for-nothing president even thinking?
My guess is that the purpose would be completely rush Marduk so they can't do any other shenanigans. That is my guess.
I don't care what kind of shifty stuff is going on behind the scenes. Ain't he rushing just a bit too much?
Even so, if we were to push back at all, everything we've worked for may just go up in smoke. We can leave the issue of the garden entirely to the Foundation, so I want everyone to devote their full focus to this. We simply must bring forth all the resources we can muster. All for the Republic's dear Project Startaker. Or perhaps I should call it the President's plan to drive a blade into the heavens.
Yes, he's trying to kill Adios. That's a classic. Probably not exactly what he's trying to do, but I would bet it's somewhat similar in terms of scope of power.
Stupendous. Things are getting even more fun than I'd hoped.
Campanella? Just what is the meaning of this? I got your message. I thought we agreed that you'd be helping with this, so why are you pulling out at the last second?
Sorry, my bad. I just got really busy here all of a sudden. Everything on the surface has gotten so complicated. I don't have any time left to be helping out behind the scenes.
It's far too late to back out now. Besides, isn't Harwood freed up? I'm well aware that someone needs to act as an observer, but just leave it to him and easily.
Well, that'll be tough.
Seems like the president is in fact just rushing everybody
yesterday.
as some sort of plan.
He asked me to just keep things moving along.
What?
Yep. He said it was part of the third plan and approved by you-know-who. And thanks to that, I'm utterly swamped with work. The best I can do is help you out here and there in my spare time.
Forget it then. I don't need your help. Damn you, Harwood. I cooperate with you on every possible occasion, and this is what I get in return?
He doesn't care about Os.
Fine. Since it's come to this, I'll simply have to go to the enforcers who are available, even if they're still wet behind the ears.
The new enforcers? I don't think our two newest members are really in a state to help at the moment. Might be kinda tough for most of the others, too. But these two might just have a bit of time.
Oopsie! Sorry, Campy. Have to pause the stream real quick, you know?
Greetings. It would appear you're in the middle of your observation duties. I take it you're looking for assistance?
Perceptive as usual. I like it. That said, I'm not the one in need of help this time around. I'd like you two to give the professor a hand with his project.
It was something to do with Marduk, if I recall correctly.
That prof? Well, I guess I do owe him a favor, so as long as he's cool with me working remotely.
Much appreciated. Even though this isn't a front-end center job, it's still very important. After all, it's part of her final plan. The long-awaited third phase, the Eternal Recurrence Plan.
Eternal Recurrence Plan. I feel like that's new. Also, get our anime intro now. Cool. Not returning to zero again. Oh, great! The crazy lady from what was the crazy company? Was it Zect Arms? I think. I thought she was going to be a one-time idiot, but she's back again apparently. Right? We got like 2 or 3 frames of her, but that's all I needed to see to just go ugh. Alright, prologue is finished. Yay. 5,000 mirror get. Yay.
Truly well done.
That's just about perfect.
Got our bonus from the turn limit. Acquire SP, blah blah blah. There are 15 ranks and all that. We're good.
I'm not gonna say no.
Oh hey, apparently Kevin is part of Awkward Solutions. Ouroboros channel? I'll slap the save down real quick. What is this? A short time prior. So we see the dummy mech. I wonder why
This is the comms and observation satellite, Prometheus 4.
Audio.
Connection with the simulated manned flight frame. EXD completed.
Like, the Ouroboros
Copy
channel had like an asterisk
68
next to
degrees.
it for whatever reason.
Airtight shield, functional. Oxygen ratio, nominal. Return mission will begin after designated 24-hour observational period.
Sup, chat? It's Ouroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros. That
Okay.
launch, though, literally out of this world. And the fact I got it on stream, so godlike. Look at Mr. Dummy floating around. Cute. Wait, hold up. This viewer count's popping off. That tracks, though. This is some real historical-ish. Anyone who missed it's in for some primo FOMO. Can humanity really touch the stars? I'll be keeping major tabs, so stay tuned for those deets, Ouroboros. Anyways, that's all for today.
I docked points for the
Be
character
sure to
design
like,
for them
comment, and
tucking
subscribe.
that tie in between her boobs. That is a very silly decision. In my personal opinion. Banned. I guess, got ripped off of their equivalent of Twitch. Or I guess it's Justin TV. It's the beginning of the internet. Van Ferry Edinburgh had wasted no time, leaving Ured State and made haste for the capital. A streamer is an enforcer that a society must be getting desperate. I guess it all depends on what she can do with the influence. Although to be fair, like, the society was fairly secretive until the start of the series. Like, nobody knew who they were, and now anybody in any position of like authority knows who they are. Factoring in breaks and driver slots, the trip back to Eden took 10 hours. So like, what can a streamer influence? I guess being a techie is somewhat important in the current age, right? July 12/09, 11:40 p.m. She likely has to keep hacking her way back onto the Orbital net. Hey Katra. Hey Aaron. You may. Judith. Grandpa. Victor. Following their late-night arrival at Old Town's famed bistro, they enjoyed a specialty dinner courtesy of its owner. Hot. Yeah, there is only like one bathroom in this place. I feel like that'd be restrictive. After taking turns in the showers, they each returned to their rooms and collapsed into bed, their exhaustion having finally caught up with them. Act 1. Back to business. Sounds good to me. Time until Project Startaker's manned launch. Question mark, question mark, question mark days. July 9th, 8:05 a.m. Capital of Calvard. Edith 8th District, Old Town. It's been a few months since we've been here. What's she doing? Oh, bird feed.
Damn good breeze this morning.
Yeah. Hey, I don't mind you letting in some fresh air, but at least give a guy a warning first.
Seems the band is back together once again.
That Burgard's gonna have to go somewhere.
If you need an open window that bad, maybe try not wearing a damn leather jacket in the middle of summer.
Tell that to the other old man sitting next to you, geezer.
Little Conqueror of Langport, Aaron Way.
And FYI, this thing's made for summer. It's the definition of light and breezy. Not to mention practical. It's loaded with ballistic and piercing resistant material. With this, I'll be wrapping up 4 SPGs left and right in style. And speaking of style, just look at me. I got that, talent, and looks to spare. I'm the whole damn package.
Too bad said package doesn't come with a bit of humility.
True, but one can hardly deny he wears it well.
Yeah, it totally fits his vibe. And that goes double for you and your new look, Katra.
You think?
Undergraduate of the Basel Institute of Science, Patra
I normally go for darker colors myself, but Agnes and Judith recommended this, so yeah.
It matches the angel aesthetic.
Oh, I also made the headset I use to control my drones more compact, hence me not having that over my ears.
Confirmed. Heat dissipation efficiency has thus increased by 30%.
Well, at least one of us seems prepped for summer. That fits nice and slick, and it doesn't cramp your style either. Suits you to a T.
You bet it does. I've got a pretty darn discerning eye, if I do say so myself.
Award-winning actress and Phantom Thief, Judith Lannister.
I suppose this is one of the perks of having an actress as a friend. Honestly, I forget you're celebrities sometimes with how approachable you are.
I forget because of the cat suit she's always running around in. You know you're never beating the Kingster allegations, right?
I don't need to because I'm not a Kingster! Oh, I'm so over this.
Teasing aside, you really do look wonderful. All refreshed and ready for summer.
Aw, thanks! I like the outfits you and Barry picked out too. But wow, Agnes. Save some of the spotlight for the rest of us, why don't you?
I must agree.
Please, it's really nothing that special.
To show it all off, I guess. Second-year student at RMS Academy, Agnes Claudel.
On the contrary, I can hardly imagine an outfit more befitting a lovely young lady like yourself.
Thank you very much. I actually had a hard time picking this one out, believe it or not. If it weren't for Judith, Fairy, Ren, and Odette's input, I probably would have walked out of the store empty-handed. I was so indecisive.
Only because you look good in everything you tried on.
Don't sell yourself short. You chose that one in the end after all, so own it. We all think you look great. Don't we, Van? What say you?
Force in my hand, huh? I mean, I liked the old outfit just fine. But yeah, this one's nice too. It's the perfect blend of casual and refined, and I can tell the tailoring work is top of the line. Looks great on you, really.
Thank you, Van. I'm really happy you like it.
Holy shit, a genuine compliment? From this socially inept dumbass? Say it ain't so.
It seems like you can teach an old dog new tricks after all. I'm almost jealous of her, honestly.
I really like your outfit too, Van. Oh, and that goes for everyone else, of course.
Except for
I was
Burgard.
cooped up at
Still
school
has the same
taking
outfit.
finals through yesterday, so this is my first time getting to see everyone's new looks.
Ah, yeah. Still, the main reason we were able to get everyone together was because you finally got a few days off. Alright, enough small talk. I want to go over a couple things. Namely, what we learned from Marduk, like how these new shard functions work, and also how we're gonna respond to this whole space program shebang, depending on what happens with it.
So, to check my understanding, the plan is to split our 4SPG work into morning and evening shifts, correct?
You got it. I'm guessing that the program's second phase being pushed forward by half a month has thrown damn near everyone for a loop. And you can bet we'll be feeling the fallout from that mess one way or another. Just think about how slammed we were up through last month.
Sure, the
Fair
guild has a
point.
lot of investigating they have to start doubling down on.
Don't remind me. I actually had to bust my ass for once.
With the influx of wealth pouring into the Republic, thanks in no small part to the revitalized economy, many criminal organizations, both in and out of Calvard, are looking to take advantage of the situation.
Same goes for all the new conmen, gangsters, black market brokers, and shell companies who've come knocking to get a piece of that pie. I knew the space program was going to be a big deal, but I never thought it'd cause this much of a fuss. Even the film industry is practically scrambling to push astronaut movies into production.
Wait, seriously? Huh, that sounds kind of neat. Oh, speaking of astronauts, Major Amelia is totally the talk of the town right now, isn't she? If I didn't know any better, I'd say her popularity is on the same level as Elaine's.
Yeah.
She has to be that same person, right?
Doesn't seem like she's bent on hiding it.
Yeah.
I did hear that she was a major back during the coup, but the thought of her being a decorated ace pilot never even crossed my mind.
Was he not there to hear that?
Then we have
Guess he
General
wasn't.
Haring, commander of the Republican Air Force. It's a little hard to believe that she's the daughter of such an eminent figure within the military's top brass. During Operation Mille Mirage in the war 3 years ago, he was in charge of the entirety of the Republic's forces. I'm even told that, despite objections, he trusted Lieutenant General Bright enough to turn over command of Calvard's forces to him for a time.
Wow, that's kind of amazing. So he gave over full command to a general from another country?
I've heard that even Dad, the President, trusts him implicitly.
There are many a rumor about him from those of the Papal Guard who participated in the operation, all of which attest to his remarkable reputation. He likely served as part of the backup unit for Cassius, and would have stepped in for him had he fallen on the front lines.
Would never happen.
With all those key players in mind, along with the CID, Marduk, and Ikaruga, I don't know if we can take that space program at face value or not. But what I do know is that it might have some connection to one of our pending cases.
last April, we successfully recovered the Octogeneses in their entirety. We heeded the warning left behind by their inventor, my great-grandfather, Professor C. Epstein. But that wasn't the only warning we heard regarding this.
Cover the Octogeneses before the year 120X, else all that we know will come to an end.
This was an isolated incident. You haven't averted the end he foretold in his final entry.
Indeed.
It's like we have all the Geneses, but we don't know where to take them to stop whatever the thing is. Also, I guess there's also a situation where if they get stolen again, then the prophecy is once again something we have to care about.
That leaves us with less than 6 months, seeing as we're already well into 1209 now. Which means we can't afford to go about it at our leisure. If there's ever a time to act, it's now.
Yeah, we need to get on this like yesterday.
Fine, I guess I can help. Someone's got to be there to carry your asses, and I'm just the man for the job.
Everyone, thank you.
As spirited as ever, I see. Oh, seems my return to this merry crew was worthwhile indeed.
And I can speak for everyone in saying we're happy to have you back. Alrighty then. Let's figure out where we're headed for our morning and afternoon
Mystery
shifts.
and sweets.
But first, anyone got a preference for going or staying behind?
Oh, dibs on going. I haven't been able to pull my weight around here lately, what with all the events I've had to be at, so count me in.
I mean, I don't got a problem with that, but,
Didn't you have plans for this morning?
Huh? Do I?
What a conveniently timed phone call.
Judith? Where are you? The event begins in 30 minutes and we still have the pre-event meeting to do before that.
What? Nina, what are you talking about? Oh, crap! The Golden Requiem Fan Appreciation Event!
Judith, please don't tell me you forgot.
Forgot, not me. I was just getting ready to leave, which I'm doing right now. It's at Esprit Cinema in the Tyrell District, right? I'll be there in 10, no, 15 minutes. Tell the directors thanks for waiting up. Bye!
Wait, Judith!
Usually when they correct themselves for being
sorry.
late,
I'll be done by this afternoon, so
they
I'll catch up
normally
with you
use a
then.
shorter time.
Good luck, you guys!
There she goes.
Well, someone's about to get chewed out. Hope she survives her latest tongue lashing from her grandma. Oh, speaking of, you've met her before, haven't you, Master?
Oh, Dominique? Yes, we've crossed paths on a number of occasions, from incidents both public-facing and otherwise. I understand she was a great help to you while she was working on that much-lauded collaborative film.
Oh, right! You must mean Golden Requiem, Howl at the Dawn, the crossover between two of the biggest box office hits from last year. It's been enormously popular ever since its release back in April.
And it totally lives up to the hype. I've already seen it twice myself.
It's little wonder that they're so swamped with events and the like.
Alright, so what's the plan, Chief? Who's going where?
I'm thinking on that now. We're losing daylight, so let's figure out what we're gonna do, then roll out.
After a brief discussion, Van's crew settled on scoping out 5 districts, including Old Town, during their morning shift. Then, excluding one member left to watch the office, they headed out for work and received a brief orientation on the new shard skill techniques. Alright, who are we leaving in reserve? And then we have to build out the sidebar. I like how they keep these 5 in. It's like, okay, you can swap out Reset if you want. I guess they have the ability to take his stuff off now. Those accessories. I think this team is good, honestly. Team members in reserve can be swapped out at any time by pressing... Yeah, okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to put a thing on there. On that. NA and right. What can we tie that to? Because that seems like it would be very nice to have. Notebook. Uh-huh. A lot of stuff.
Good stuff.
Okay, we got to gotta find something to put that one thing on. Be in field, right? Shortcut menu. A really strenuous 2 weeks. Oh yeah. The issue is I just don't have enough buttons. Because that doesn't do anything. Shortcuts? Contact lines might be important, but I feel like in field battle it may not be important. And there's like no Grim Garden. There's no it's no good button to really throw it on. I don't know what L4, R4, L5, and R5 are. I mean, I do have some buttons on the back of this controller, but maybe one of those would be correct. But then I'll almost certainly accidentally hit it. But let's put that on and see if we can toggle it. It doesn't do anything. It was worth a shot. What can we throw it on where it wouldn't interfere with other stuff? The cancel button, maybe? Putting it on, I guess it's the dodge button. Like, all the buttons are taken up. I feel like I could use some suggestions. Change leader. I do like occasionally changing the leader. Base has been pretty much laid out. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Alright. I guess probably the least important thing is target lock. The only issue is it's tied to awakening, whatever that is. I guess we'll figure that out. We'll go on the right stick.
Well.
Yeah, we can freely swap Burr Garden if we want. Oh yeah, important stuff. You do many things at the desk. SP report, radio, rest. Listen to the radio.
Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. As Project Startaker approaches its final stage under the Presidential Office's initiative, related events and merchandise sales are booming across the Republic. The Aerospace Force is also regarding this as a PR opportunity, with Major Amelia Haring announcing her fullest cooperation.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Mild, sunny conditions will be persisting across the greater Edith area. Temperatures are also looking to rise again as the day progresses. Those going out should take care to avoid heat stroke.
Alright. Oh, they changed the jingle again. Having not engaged in any fixer business since the last Revolution Festival, I find myself nostalgic for it. Means a lot that you're here, Master. Your other disciples probably tear me a new one, though, if they heard about this. Worry not, so long as I am present, you may utilize me at will, just as you would any other employee. I fully intend on assisting firsthand when required, but before that, allow me to observe you all in action. Right, I'm glad to have you aboard again. Pretty much the same thing. We will swap these two just to see what Rosette has being locked in the office. Truly is something comfortable about working in this office. Even after only a few days away, simply being here elicits a sense of nostalgia. I can definitely get where you're coming from. Arcade Solutions is a cozy place. Much for the gritty, hard-boiled life. This is supposed to be a shady operation. Well, it is that particular incongruity that allows me to make such strides in my duties as an on-loan concierge. But I digress. Do take care heading out, everyone. It's been days since I last engaged in any fixer work. The prospect is almost heart-skipping. You take care heading out, everyone. The second game wasn't the same without him. The issue is, if he was here, he would solve so many problems instantly. Somehow. We don't really know how, but... Oh. Old Town has new music. It's gonna get everyone's rooms highlighted. What's up, Zeros? Oh, there you are, Zeros. We'll be heading out, okay? Good boy. The cats are conspiring. Huh? What are these little furballs up to? That's Atoil, leader of Old Town Strays with the queenly, too-good-for-us little people streak. She's doling out some kind of orders to her underlings today. Could it be? We may want to keep an eye on them. Yes. Oops, guess you're getting in the way. Give me a break. How's this cat always riding a high horse? Kitten's just happy to be here. Those are some overactive birds.
Birdies. You sound extra happy today. Unlike Van, you're working and eating early in the morning. Good job.
He's right
Come
here.
on, that's a low blow. I have been trying to be an early bird too, you know.
Yume, Hotmart's future poster girl.
Oh, hi, Van. Morning, everyone.
She's already the restaurant's mascot.
Morning, Humes. How goes the swallow watching? Guessing pretty well by how chipper you are.
It's going great. This Sunday school project's been super fun. Hey, Agnes. Look at the baby chicks. They're bigger now, don't you think?
Oh, wow, they really have. I remember when they were just tiny nestlings. Wasn't that nest only built a month ago? They grew up so fast.
It's nearly time for them to leave home. But it looks like they might have been put a little behind schedule this year.
I asked Mommy about that too, but she says they should be okay to fly away real soon.
Guess you can think of this as a limited time Monmar attraction. Might as well make the most of this chance to watch over them.
Yeah. I'm gonna be sad when they're gone. But that's okay. I'll just make tons and tons of memories with them before they go.
You may.
Owner of Montmar, Victor. Yume's mother, Paulette.
You've gone and grown up in the blink of an eye. Oh no, I can feel the old waterworks turning on.
Please try to hold it in, Dad. It's too early to be making a racket. Good morning, everyone. You're heading out earlier than usual. Ah, right. Is everything all right with Judith? I saw her scrambling out the door a moment ago.
She was late.
Oh, that? Nah, she's good. Just following her usual routine. Wake up, screw up, repeat.
Thank you for making our breakfast this morning. It was delicious as always.
Glad to hear it. Good luck with your work today. Van, you better not be thinking of slacking off just because you've got all your helpers with you. And cook yourself something decent, instead of stuffing down sweets for once. Remember, you are what you eat.
Obtained ingredient set.
Okay, I got it. You can get off your soapbox now.
Don't worry. We'll make sure everyone, especially Van, has a proper meal. Okay, Yume, we're heading out now.
Okie dokie. Have lots of fun, everyone!
About cooking. Home cooking can be done at any time via the gourmet tab of your notebook, provided you have both a recipe and its ingredients. So we no longer have to go to our stove or go to somebody to cook stuff for us. Cool. Home cooking dishes can be learned by using recipe books found in shops or other locations. You can also provide Victor with ingredients to have him cook up meals for you. Each unique meal eaten will help raise your gourmet rank, so make an effort to diversify your palate. Make special border meals for you. Alright, the bulletin board's a given, but we should take a peek at the secondhand repair shop, too. Might as well swing by any other places that catch our interest on top of that.
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Let's see, if we go... not there, this button. Go to Gourmet. Premium Sweets has its own tab. For Snickety Pancakes. Yeah, sure.
Sure, give me a minute. Thanks for waiting.
So owned, cook, and eaten. Consume the pancakes.
Love me a sugar rush.
This place is so cozy, I might never
Alright. Now for the real highlight. Talking to everybody. Boy, though, it's been a wild ride ever since Gramhart took office. Next rocket launch is pretty soon, too, they say. Yep, first manned spaceflight in human history, and they're pushing up the timeline. Something us average Joes can't even picture. Speaking of, I'll bet the insurance world is in shambles right now, huh? Got that right. Nobody saw this coming, so it's total chaos from top to bottom. Might have to work late tonight. Sorry, but could you look after Harry till I get home? Say no more. Still a new dad too, so don't go spreading yourself too thin, alright? Alright, I'll try. Thanks much, Robinson. Feels like things have really been on the fast track ever since Gramhart took office. At this point, we totally surpassed our old nemesis, the Erebonian Empire. No wonder he has such a high approval rating. As for the rest of us folks on the ground, all we have to do is keep slogging away at our jobs. Hawker's in busy mode yet again. Guess working at a big company comes with its own aches and pains. Still, we're neighbors, so I'll never say no to looking after his son. I just worry he'll end up collapsing one of these days. Mint? Sorry. Okay, I had a thing catch my windpipe right there. That's fun. Guess we're gonna end up collapsing one of these days. Man needs to take some time to relax at home. And I just nearly forgot. Let's go here. We need to fill out the sidebar with all the with everybody. And I have it sort of pulled up on YouTube and have a a sort of method. All right, so we have, and I'll do it all in order. You have Agnes. I already picked up fairies because we already had her in the party. Aaron. Didn't want to spoil any outfit changes. I didn't get everybody else yet. At least getting all these images will be nice and quick. And spell catch right. Very nice. Aw. Catcher doesn't have dog in this picture anymore. Can't spell Rosette either, apparently. Some of these profile images are very, very wide. I think I got Burgard already too, so... Alright. Let's add everybody in. Add image. Agnes. Browse. There you are. Alright, she gets to be put on the left side because her staff is in the way of everything. Pretty much, this is just a live view of all the crap that I do to get like the sidebar running, at least during trail streams. And I have to preemptively make some of these smaller than I would expect because who knows how many characters we're going to be putting in this sidebar. Although I am aware there are multiple routes, so I'm already set for that as well, by the way. Very. Shrunk image. Oh, cool. She gets put on the right because she has a gun to her right. Love how that works out. Next. Aaron. Sadly, thinking this is the highlight of my entire day. We gotta get the party together. Aaron is easy. Look at him. He has no weird things in his profile thing. Honestly, this is probably the highlight of my day too. I was originally going to actually go to the Detroit Auto Show with a friend. Here, we'll do it like this, so we can kind of squeeze more people into the sidebar. In fact, let's lower Agnes and Fairy a little bit, and then we can lower Aaron. Image, add, reset. The best part is when people leave, we'll have to remember to remove them from the sidebar. Reset also makes things easy for us. What am I accidentally dragging? Oh, I'm accidentally dragging the template. I didn't lock it in place. Let's fix that. I've been doing better about locking things in place that I actually don't want to move. I just happen to forget to do that a lot. So, where are you at? There you are, Rosette. Shrunk. We'll drag you to the left of Aaron because your hair would get in the way. I'm trying to remember, was it Reverie that I played where like squeezing everybody into the sidebar was absolutely insane? I don't think this game will be as insane as that one, but it will very likely get out of hand as we reach the later chapters. Here's Burgard. He has a big sprite, big default size. I didn't spell Burgard correctly, by the way. I spelled it Burgards with an S. Anyway, that's everybody in the sidebar. Yay. Shit, I forgot Katra. Okay, we gotta add Katra in here. Oh. That's how you spell Katra. important. And, okay, it'll get confusing for a second, because she is above priority of Reset, so I guess Reset, you're going here. Reset will be shifted to this side, and Burgard will be in the middle. Very imposing. The church said it's my turn on the sidebar. Alright. Did you talk with everybody? It feels like we're getting lots more customers in the morning lately. They must be curious about the swallows, too. And make sure to clean up around the nest later, Lance. What, you didn't get enough bird watching in earlier? Don't go slacking off on your bistro chores, okay? I've been working super duper hard, Van. You're the one who's lazy. So don't you go slacking off on your Spriggan stuff with Agnes and them, okay? We'll make sure he doesn't. See you again soon. Looks like the swallows are going to be flying away soon. They'll be Montmar's tenants, so I gotta keep a close eye on them. Like grandfather, like granddaughter. Alright, Theo. I need you to do some shopping for me over at Centre Marché. Today's list is a little on the longer side, though. Will you be okay carrying so much? Not a problem, Paulette. Theo's capabilities have improved as a result of Catra's maintenance. Then I'll leave you to it. Best of luck running errands, Theo. Just get in touch if you need me. You take care as well, Catra. Arcade Solutions is back in action. Make it a good one out there, everyone. If you start feeling tired, come back anytime. I'll have a delicious pot of coffee waiting. Pot pie. Now updating Montmar mission success log. Further maintenance and enhancement recommended to improve load-bearing capacity and mobility. I get the message. Next time, okay? Victor. Listen up, Ban. I know it's been a few days since you last worked, but you better not half-ass it. Your assistants need a boss they can look up to, and I won't stand for you disappointing Mr. Zeman. Yeah, I get it, Pops. Really put the Lord and Landlord. Damn straight. Not only are you my tenant, whatever you get up to will leave a mark on Yume's upbringing. No homecoming is complete without a bit of familial doting. To do without the 24/7 problem child treatment, if you ask me. Yume's gotten so big, she can even ride her bike with the best of them now. And one day or another, she'll end up and leave the nest just like those swallows. Sniffle. That's a long way off, Pops. Give your heart a rest.
Pick something already!
Products not previously seen in stores will be marked with new, I am aware, and it will show up as red on the map. We start out with 10k Mira. Cool.
A meal, huh? Hold on. You better
Borders
savor
hashed
that
beef.
flavor.
Specialty dish Victor serves to Borders. Comes with a rich demi-glace. I know what a glaze is. What the heck is a glaze? I like cooking, so I probably should look this up. Demi-glace. A rich, glossy brown sauce from which the liquid has been partially evaporated, typically flavored with wine and served with meat. Okay. Neat. I'm not a big fan of those type of sauces, though.
He's seeing ya.
So I guess that will not be super important to me. Anyway.
That was
consume the beef.
amazing. Thank you.
Oh, what would you like?
Specialty bolognese. Staple pasta dish of Montmar made with coarse and filling ground meat. And roasted coffee. A robustly flavored coffee brewed with meticulously roasted beans. That is an expensive coffee. What is this, Starbucks?
Do your best.
That was yummy.
Out
Too
there,
quick.
okay?
Now quit dawdling and stay out of trouble.
I swear, no matter how much time flies, the world stays as troubled as ever. Power times are 100 meter a copy. If you're buying, make it quick. Yeah. Guess no one ever told you that your sour face breathes like that. Also, I'll take one of your new candies. Every damn day with you, Van. Just candy this and candy that. Drive me downright batty. How many times do I have to say it? This is a tobacco shop. Oh, come on, old gal, don't be like that. When it comes to stock and sweets, your taste ain't half bad. Watch your tongue, you sniveling little scamp. Anyhow, you on the job today? Looking to be a hot one, so take care. We will. See you again soon. Have a wonderful day, madame. Not somebody like him wind up with so many well-mannered part-timers. Boggles the mind. Come to think of it, I'll be out taking care of some business in the afternoon. Leaves me the question of what to do about the shop. I'll just close it up for the day. That put the entire neighborhood out of luck. We ought to call that girl in. That girl? I wonder who she's talking about. Beats me. That said, she's heading out today. Never mind, I'm probably just overthinking.
Now quit dawdling
Now
and
where's
buy
she going?
something.
Anyway. Chocolate cigarette. Candy looks like a real cigarette, but tastes of bitter chocolate. Lemon mint candy. A stimulating lemon and mint candy geared toward adults. By. And Tyrell Times Issue 2. And includes an exclusive interview with Major Amelia. By. Oh, we have another, like, 11k Mira from Sepet, Mass. Sweet.
Stop by again.
That should cover our expenses for a little bit. Alright, Tyrell Times Issue 2. Feature. Launch day draws near. Exclusive interview with Major Amelia. Funny, me in the part of the store where summer's at the hottest, where in real life it's the dead of winter and it's freaking freezing out here. Yeah, we have a freak super cold winter storm where it's basically like negative like 10 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit due to the wind chill. Without the wind chill, it's still in the single digits. It's pretty bad. And tomorrow we're getting like 3 to 5 inches of snow where I am in Michigan. Let me double check that real quick. It's going to start snowing at 2 a.m. and it's going to continue snowing until 8 at night. And then it's going to start snowing again at midnight. Great. It's a good thing I brought all my work stuff back home with me in case it's so bad I can't make it to work. 4 degrees outside currently. Fahrenheit. Pretty bad. Helios help us. I'm not sure that a fictional goddess would be able to assist us in this predicament. What we need to do is just pour more greenhouse gases into the air and let us heat ourselves to death. It would help us for half the year. Let's see. Now I'm done checking the weather. Major Amelia, who's been swamped preparing for the launch day, has made time to sit down for an interview with our publication. For this article, we picked out a few of the questions she answered. What's the significance of manned spaceflight? So, let's say we're successful and prove humans can make it on outer space. If that happens, and in the future, people can conduct all sorts of experiments and establish bases there. Heck, there may even come a point one day when your average Joe can travel into space if they want to. Honestly, I feel pretty lucky being entrusted with leading the charge into that kind of future. Such a cool responsibility, and it's an important one too. What sort of training does an astronaut undergo? All kinds, like balancing training to help withstand the G-forces created by sun acceleration, and for controlled locomotion in zero gravity. For example, I went round and round inside a centrifuge, and they had me go through sudden drops and rises on board a high-speed airship. I also went through simulations for practice with making judgment calls in different scenarios. As for what those scenarios were, well, I'll have to leave that to your imagination. How excited are you about being part of this historical first achievement? Pretty stoked, seeing as this is going to be my biggest and best adventure yet. I'm sure I'll be rubbing shoulders with danger along the way, but when you get the chance to set foot where no one else has set foot before, a little danger is nothing. The very thought of being first to see what lies beyond the skies has my heart going 100 cells a minute. But anyway, this isn't just about me. This is all being done for the sake of humanity's future. So I'll do my damnedest to play my part as the first astronaut and make this manned spaceflight a success. That way we can pave the way for future space development and exploration. Economy. Deputy Secretary Valentino announces new urban development plan. Deputy Secretary Henri Valentino of the Department of Commerce announced that their Edith Outskirts Development Plan has officially received approval from the President. Its purpose is to develop new tracts of land, construct highways, and improve the outskirts infrastructure to future-proof for the rising population in the capital and to honor the request for a transportation hub. This plan has been in the works since the previous administration, with many related businesses and organizations involved and coordinated under the leadership of Deputy Secretary Valentino. Attracting businesses to new city blocks and strengthening relations with rural areas by expanding highway interchanges is expected to bring in billions of mira every year. Should the budget be approved in the next session of the Republican Parliament, the Department of Commerce will begin the implementation phase in the next fiscal year. Entertainment. A star-studded debut. Who is the idol group Vega? Many of our readers have probably heard of the name of the newly minted idol group Vega, belonging to M's production. The Vega Idols debuted in May of this year. However, don't mistake them for starry-eyed rookies. The members of Vega, Rachel and Yulia, both consummate professionals whose talents were unearthed by the production company and subsequently trained to perfection, thanks in part to the sky-high budget of Told. Their exceptional skills in singing and performing are a sight unseen in most underground idol groups. Last month, the group was chosen to be Goodwill Ambassadors for Project Startaker, and this gave them a massive spotlight. Addressing their exposure in media and events, evidently they've been grabbing the eyeballs of those unfamiliar with idol groups up to this point. This idol group has a future more promising than any other, and we're sincerely looking forward to seeing what they have in store, even after Project Startaker is ended. Historical exploration. The storied past of Dirk Memorial Park and its historical conservation area. Do you know about the dark history of Dirk Memorial Park's historical conservation area? A place normally closed off to the general public. The historical conservation area was once home to many an archaeological remnant of prehistoric animism, a rare sight in Edith. For that reason, it's been left untouched with no development efforts taking place since the days of the Old Kingdom. Even after the Memorial Park opened its gates, archaeological surveys continued alongside conservation efforts, allowing the site to retain its breathtaking scenery to this day. Nevertheless, with it being located in an out-of-sight suburban area, this park is also the site of historical tragedy. During the turbulent times of the Old Kingdom, as well as August's First Republic, which followed the Revolution, it was an execution ground for the purging of dissidents. The conservation efforts of the present day seek to preserve even the negative sides of our history so that we may reflect on the wounds inflicted by it and remember the lives that were lost. Yeah, remembering past atrocities is important, lest they be repeated, and all that. Wait. She's going places? By herself? Alright, Rebecca, take care. Just try not to get too lost out there, okay? Got it, I'll do my best. Rebecca the Eternal shut-in going all out on her own? Now there's a million mirror sight. And the rest of Arcade Solutions. Is this part of the rehabilitation you mentioned before? Yeah, luckily she's been growing more comfortable with stepping out of her cave, one rege at a time. But her nerves still get the best of her, so I figure she might have an easier go if we made it a work thing. Introducing our brand new on-site repair service run by yours truly. As long as I focus on the mechanical side of stuff, yeah, I'll survive. Sounds like an uphill climb, but I respect the enthusiasm. We wish you luck, Rebecca. Ooh, hold on a sec. You guys have business here today? Dad's back home for now, so really put him to the grindstone, okay? Roger that. People have already been asking if they could request on-site repairs for us for a while now. And Rebecca seemed receptive to the whole idea, so here we are giving it a shot. Not exactly confident in her, but gotta push your boundaries, right? Just for the record, I spent an entire week modifying the scooter. Now it's got a booster, an emergency ejection feature, and shard search functionality. With this baby along, nothing outside can hurt me. Maybe. Might be best for us to just validate her and leave it at that. Yeah, she's been good to us, so I want to cheer her on. Just don't accidentally hit the ejector button. Yo, Polenkov, how's business? Ah, perfectly well and good, thanks to Chris. Rebecca's become much more proactive as well. It gets a father all misty-eyed, it does. Sarah's moving in must have sparked a change of partner somehow. This goes to show, you never can tell what bonds people may form, or where they might lead. And say that again. All the more when you consider how close the residents of Old Town are with each other. Hear, hear. It's my hope that everyone will continue to look out for one another. So personally, I'm eager to set off on my next journey. Who des sweets? Oh, it's Toots. Oh, I see. That's how you properly pronounce Toots Sweet? Neat. I don't think I've ever actually seen it spelled out. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you? Well, for the time being, I plan on watching over the kids as they tackle their new challenges. I'll also be manning our establishment's workshop, so if there's anything you need, simply say the word. Quartz Synthesis. Great course of Sepith with a workshop function. Amount of Sepith requires varies based on the chords, monster drop Sepiths, try to enter battles. Opening slots, we already know how to do that. Rebecca seems intent on moving forward, so I plan to watch over her as she does. Well, for a short while, that is. After 4 whole months here in the capital, it's high time I set off on my next journey. The space craze may have the world in a tizzy, but my interests lie more in the frontiers of Zemuria. Just the thought of them gets my heart aflutter. You can trust me on workshop duty. The bulk of it should be within my abilities. I may be heading out before long, though, so get your orders in quick. Bargain bin.
Need to be shy now.
Some shops will have some real bargains available. Wait. 1,600? It's not 8,000 anymore? Okay. That makes it much more reasonable to buy. I wonder. Okay, so we do have some emergency cash, as I usually use those as emergency cash reserves.
What would you like?
You only sell the E-charges. Boring.
Come again. What would you like?
Action is a very important quartz, but I only have so much quartz to burn. And we'd be better off opening slots anyway. I say we open, from what it looks like, 4 general slots. That's probably the way to go. Also, since we haven't seen everybody's stuff yet, we want to go to status, right? No, is it tactics? No. Oh, I want to see what their skills are. Crafts. There we go. Oh. We can actually see the skill upgrade stuffs. Let's see what everyone has. Yeah, Azure Sunray. Well, oh, I remember now. Radiant Sunray is the Grendel ability. Azure Sunray is Van's base one. And he has a craft that he doesn't have at the moment. I guess that would be what's it called? Is it Heavenly Halter, I think? Seems like everyone's missing it. Everyone's missing a S-craft, so that's fun. She has that. Innocent Heal and Holy Bloom. So she's missing the one that gives shields. Okay. We know she's missing a lot of her skills. So he now starts out with Scarlet Dance, but they made him lose his Quinn like impede line attack. He starts out with his heal and his shield. He starts out with Extrusion Ray. This is the Zeros attack. And she has most of her stuff. Is the clone cheaper? I feel like it was 80 craft points in the previous game. I think Cobalt Curtain's base shield value got nerfed. It is still probably one of the best things in the game. And he's just missing like one thing here. Okay, so in terms of like my usual shenanigans, it seems like my go-to party is still perfectly viable, with Catra being the flex slot. Depending if I want to deal more damage with Burgard.
What would you like? Come
I see the new. Is
no
it
need to be shy.
the stuff here? That'll probably handle it. Okay. So we will open some slots here then. Open one for you, one for you, one for you, and one for you. You can check to see if anybody has a possible slot. Yep. Yep. Also, yep. I don't think we have enough quartz to throw in those slots, but we'll get them eventually.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Let's see. Now, this is obviously the most important thing, but early on we don't have the luxury of worrying too much about it.
Maintenance moding. That one's looks like a new shard skill. Looks like a
Activating maintenance. Sorry, that's a shiny new skill. Shiny new skill.
He might use that.
Don't worry, that's a single new skill added. New skill added. Skills altered.
Alright. Aaron
Switching to maintenance mode.
had an open slot,
That is a single element.
but nothing to throw into it.
Switching to maintenance mode. You're in capable hands.
Oh, he already has Strike 1 equipped.
Let's tune her up.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
It still says he has new items in his
No need to be shy now.
in his
Come
shop.
again.
But
no need to be shy now.
oh, it's the trade menu. That's what it is. Planet ring. That's normal stuff. Stuff we can combine into more powerful ones, including stuff we get throughout the game.
Come again.
Take your
Perfect.
time.
Shop is exhausted. Wait, you have more dialogue? Oh, and if you're curious about Kisara, she left with her friends earlier this morning. Things seem pretty rough for a while during exam season, but they'll be on break starting today. She's probably letting her hair down right about now. We're gonna have to use the,
I was running late yesterday, so I had to settle for taking a shower.
Were those fountains always
You know
there?
what that means? Got me some lost sauna time to catch up on.
First thing in the morning? Never change, Van. Never change.
Oh, it's the Mahjong group. They're still playing with the all-blank tiles, I see. I can't tell who's talking. Boy, though, what a pain in the keister. This whole project has had us rushed off our feet. How long's it been since we last had to scurry about collecting intel like this, especially you, Huck? Yes, well, when duty calls, we can't deny it. After that pin-up mag launched in the spring. And they were right to name it pretty. Every issue's chock full of fresh-faced cuties, feast for the eyes like never before. Until we poured over every last risque shot those girls have to offer, this project of ours goes on. And here I thought they were talking about the space program. These fossils never change. The sun rises and you're tense with it. Well, if it isn't Van and Aaron, care to join in on the action? I'll pass. Besides, aren't you supposed to be busy with your real job? Well, sure, but everybody needs a breather now and then. Now, Miss Amelia were around, that would get my motors revved up. And sure is one faraway look in his eyes. It's hard to believe he's actually a super famous investor. True enough, still, I get the sense he's just looking for some escapism. Phew, all this rapid change in the world is taking a toll on my old bones. To be honest, it's gotten to where I don't even want to think about work. The Mahjong games aren't over till our favorite girls get some brand new shots and pretty. Oh, brother. I must be stressed to high heaven. Oh, the gearheads. Oh, Van, funny meeting you here. Guess this is your home turf though, huh? They totally slipped their minds. Well, if ain't the street racers, but every day we run into you two around here. Yes, long time no see. Ever since you told me about this bathhouse, I'd been meaning to drop by. Sound like just a thing to loosen my body up, so I tagged along. I have to say, it's pretty darn nice. Oh, we got a convert. Take it from me, best part about this place is the sauna. And there he goes again. Oh, let him be. Sure he's beside himself having people he can share two hobbies with at once with. Well, now that we're nice and limbered up, I'd say it's about time we head over. Already, but it starts in the afternoon. Can we just kick back and chill a while more? Besides, the real deal isn't until tomorrow. True, but honestly, I don't think I can keep myself still for that long. Huh. Well, they got some going in the PM. Probably a race if I had to guess. Morning. Oh, it's Van Gang. Sure love your morning baths, huh? Hey, no better way to start my day than a quick hop in the sauna before the crowds come in. That right there is a trip to a good work shift. Well, I won't deny that the baths here feel great. Definitely. And those Rumafarian steam rooms you have, Loylies I think they're called? I'm totally hooked on them too now. My grandparents also came up from there, so ours are the real deal. We probably owe our recent popularity to that mural, though. Kasara painted it, right? You can almost feel it jumping off the wall. Freedom. At least that's what I see on the side there. Her art on display at the Artemis Academy Festival is much the same. She truly does abound with talent. She's been kind of busy since enrolling in Artemis, but she still tops by every now and then. I should let her in for free as an extra tip. She's from up in Northumbria herself, yeah? I'd already be familiar with Loylies then. By the way, it's good to know she's starting to come out of her shell. We appreciate you helping to make her feel welcome here. No problem. She might be 2 years older, but I'd say we're pretty close friends. No, I haven't seen your whole office together like this since last year. I'm guessing that big space program thing must have you guys swamped. But hey, that's what we're here for. You're always welcome to stop in and take a load off.
Welcome to Laguna.
500 mirror to enter. Bathe. Just like old times.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
This steam feels quite pleasant.
Same animation. Why change it?
That sure perked me up.
Get warmed up enough?
Achievements. Because there's one for every single chapter. As there should be.
Good stuff.
We will save the droplets for now. That boy of mine gallivanting around the moment his exams wrap up. The absolute nerve. Or so the old me would have thought. You could tell that Curtis gave them his best effort. As long as he doesn't stray off the straight and narrow, zipping my lips and watching from afar is probably the way to go. Though, speaking as a parent, I can't help but want to chime in with my two Mira. Right then, I should put a pin in this and head off to work. I've been taking time to water the plants for my shifts lately. Makes for a nice soul-soothing habit. Get to Father Nikolai to suggest just the right thing. Yeah, this family definitely had its issues in the previous game. Good to see that things are still good. After all, he did pass those exams. My son Curtis attends RMS Academy. And as it happens, there's another girl here in Old Town who does the same. The two of them walk to school together each and every morning. They seem quite congenial during the school festival, too. My mother can't help but wonder. The girl's name is Kasara, I believe. I have to wonder how she and my son feel about one another. Maybe a bit untoward of me, yes, but there's no helping a mother's curiosity. Hello everyone. I've been hearing the word around town. Target Solutions is very lucky to have such a legendary member on our staff. Yeah? Who exactly are we talking here? Who else but your resident powerhouse and orbital technology whiz? Not to mention A-list celebrity despite only being a student. Though, of course, you probably know them best as Master Lion. Sounds like she's mixed up a bunch of us together. Yeah, I got confused for a second. The result of hearing a variety of different accounts all at once, perhaps. Sister Miria has a good heart. One that's a little too quick to jump to the wrong conclusions. Trying to set the record straight, be more trouble than it's worth. Besides, this could give a rep a bump. Let's let it happen. Arcade Solutions has been the talk of the town lately. It only makes sense knowing someone so incredible as part of your staff. But wait, does that mean your company's actually more reputable than I took it for? Spread the word. No problem's too small for Arcade Solutions. You never miss a beat, do you? I mean, you gotta get business somehow. Gotta keep it flowing. Ah, Aaron, good morning to you. Greatly enjoyed our Sanda exercises the other day. Sanda? What, you gave the Vicar Eastern kickboxing lessons? Yeah, I know, me playing teacher. Want to ask, though. Still, I walked him through the bases at Gekka. And you know what? Guy wasn't half bad. Your praise humbles me. Might I ask for another session sometime? Sure, no biggie. Gives me an excuse to ditch work. Shameless son of a... Sorry about him. Punk ain't exactly a model employee. Father Nikolai sure is open-minded. You can really tell how much he values sharing in the lives of Old Town's residents. Yeah, he's always there to offer advice, too. Just about everyone here looks up to him. I'm always striving to push my limits with fresh new endeavors. And by the look of it, there's still a wealth of things to be learned from the people of this district. Not to mention, it is through such exchanges that some feel emboldened to open up about their worries and troubles. As a preacher of the Septian Church's teachings, I wish to face them with nothing less than courtesy and civility. There we go. Can't forget the vending machines. Neo Vita S, cutting-edge nutritional drink with optimal multivitamin formula. Life Aid, a sports drink to replenish electrolytes and hydration lost via sweat. Neo Life Aid, a mixture of Neo Vita S and Life Aid, the perfect drink after a trip to the sauna.
Take your time.
Life Aid. There's a conspicuous piece of paper on the bulletin board. The public bathhouse Laguna is unbelievably filthy. The rooms haven't been properly sanitized, and they don't change out the water much at all. But the worst part, there's dirt everywhere and the sauna room is a mess. What the? This can't be right. Luna's the furthest thing from filthy. And what do you make of this? Speaking as a regular, I can say with confidence the person reporting this is serving a big ol' slice of bullshit. Who in the world would post this and why? Some people may very well take their words as the truth. Wanna look into it? Of course, there's no way I could let something like this slide.
Okay, time to get to work.
Bathhouse of ill repute started. Topic quest. Huh. Certain quests and events will involve particular topics. Press X to speak about specific topics with certain individuals. You can open the to-do list with the left. Okay. Might as well see if there's any 4 SVGs, right? Oh. That's all there is.
Take your time.
I can only topic the housewife.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Oh, that whole story? As a matter of fact, I'm actually something of an eyewitness to it. See, I was there spying from the shadows when the culprit put up one of those postings late last night. Gasp. You were? Yes, I was too afraid to get a good look at his face, but I can say for a fact that it was a green-haired man. When he passed me by, I distinctly caught the scent of citrus on him. A green-haired man who smelled of citrus? Just waiting for me to mess up and accidentally trigger story progression. We have like 5 districts that we have to go through, and they've also been very good about making it so when you like progress the story, there's like a thing that they say that you have to do. So I think I'm good in this case. These are some good leads. Appreciate you sharing, ma'am. Please think nothing of it. Key phrase: culprit is a green-haired man obtained. Key phrase. Isn't that like a Okay, so it's not part of this. I'm guessing it's like another topic thing. Or I can like bring it up with somebody else. We'll figure it out. Sigh. I'll have to wonder if the next rocket launch will succeed as well. It has me simply fraught with anxiety, especially as the brains of the Republican government. See, truth be told, the entire space program, codenamed Project N, was my idea. If it falls short, I'm gonna feel responsible. Just to be extra sure. May I ask what the N is supposed to stand for? Gosh, isn't it obvious? It's Project N for Natalia. Well, isn't that something? She's never short on gusto, is she? Yeah, and her tall tales are as high as the sky as ever. Can you believe this is the old bat's default setting? Just no fixing some people. As a brilliant mind behind the space program, I'm simply fraught with anxiety over it. President Grandpa and I are old bosom buddies, by the by, so if you'd like his autograph, just say the word. Appreciate the offer. If only she knew how little we need it.
Would you care for some flowers?
The flower and cookie shop. Oh, hello, Arcade Solutions. Welcome to Ceased Florist. Are you perhaps here to get your hands on the summer exclusive sweets I'm putting out for sale today? Just making our morning rounds, actually. But if these lavender jellies made out of real edible flowers you're talking, then bet your butt I'm gonna check them out. Bet your butt my ass. Learn some goddamn restraint, you walking fossil. And Sweet Tooth hasn't routed out just yet. I think it's just a fact of life to us at this point. Well, personally speaking, I couldn't be happier to always have your business. Plans to keep these on shelves all through July, so come have a taste anytime you like. Oh, in case you didn't already know, some new people moved into the empty building down the way not too long ago. Oh, Jess's house got moved into. Interesting. Do you suppose it's another share house situation? Can't help but wonder.
What would you like?
Lavender jelly. A ceased specialty jelly, suffused with flowery lavender fragrance.
Please stop by again sometime.
Guess we never ate any of these, did we?
I'm full.
Defense +2. Man, these buffs are a lot less powerful in this game than they were in the previous game.
was very well made.
Chocolate cigarette. Why does a chocolate cigarette heal 820 HP?
That was pretty filling.
Oh, we got a thingy. Dishes sampled.
Good stuff. Oh yeah, I hear a couple new tenants moved into that share house.
Well, since we're here, why don't we say hello and give them a warm Old Town welcome?
Oh no. Knock knock. Anyone home? Just a minute. Who could that be? Is it Guinea or Ginny? I guess I'll go with Guinea because it's a G. Well, you don't look like any postman I've ever seen. Guinea and Luke. Are you from a local business, maybe? Oh, right, there's some sort of problem-solving office on the second floor of Montmar, right? With a few shifty quotation marks around problem, but that's the one. Just thought we'd swing by and welcome you to the area. You've already heard of us, though? Pretty much everyone in Old Town calls you their go-to people in a pinch. Well, that's nice of them to say. We only just settled in, but this neighborhood has a real cozy atmosphere. It makes us feel a lot less homesick for Baum than we would have been otherwise. Baum. The city of Baum to the northeast of the capital. You can call it a city, but the railway doesn't go there, so it's got a real boonies vibe to it. And that's why you born and raised Baumites moved into the share house together? Yep, Luke and I have been friends since we were little kids, so... Wait, look at the time. Oh, got something on your plate? My part-time job, actually. I'm running behind schedule. It's all your fault for not waking me up on time, Luke. But not yours, Guinea, for staying out so late. Besides, who do you think I am, your mother? Yeah, I mean, we are basically family at this point. They certainly seem close. Yeah, and in a rush. Let's mosey on out of their way. She mad. I told you to wake me up on time. You're such a jerk, Luke. Yeah, the blame's all mine. Now, hurry up and get going. We can't intrude on the property now. Oh hey, you're back home. Today's a big day. Gulp, still nervous. No, you came into this with a plan. Have some confidence in yourself, man. First step is to pick up the... and mutter. That the general store lady's no good punk of a son. What's he mumbling to himself about? I wonder. And to think of it, I haven't seen him much around much lately. Piques my curiosity a little, but doesn't seem like he's causing trouble, so whatever. Did a crap ton of research, got properly licensed. They can even give you a loan. Have a little confidence in yourself, man. I'll just let this wait till it's finally ready for pickup, and today'll be in the bag. Is she getting a present for what's her name? The rich girl or whatever? Was it Berzelia, I think? Well, Vincent Arcade Solutions. Quite the lively posse you've got today. Yes, it has been quite some time since we've had our full roster. Sure has. Just the sight of your face is enough to put a big old smile on mine. And before I forget, here's a little something for you. Sharing is caring, as they say. Received assorted grains. ×5. I know summer's your busy season, so don't forget to eat properly and keep that energy up. Sure thing. Looking out. Thank you as always, Brenda. Think nothing of it. Just be sure to keep us in mind on your next shopping trip. Oh, and about Eddie, by the way. He's been doing a lot of brooding to himself lately. Not about anything dangerous from what it seems, so I'm letting him do as he pleases, but... Either way, the boy's keeping Mum with dear old Mom. Sigh. Still in his rebellious phase, I suppose. I'd appreciate it if you all could help keep an eye on him for me.
Looking is always free, you know.
See a few other things there. Custard cookie. A custard-flavored cookie with a rustic, nostalgic taste. Might as well get some ingredients. as well, in case you need to use them for cooking.
Come again.
Quite the feast.
Arch defense +2. Pathetic.
Much hustle and bustle in the world these days.
That settles it. Someday I'm gonna be an astronaut. Just realized what if they run into Celis and Leon again? I'm going to assume that conveniently Celis and Leon are not gonna show up until a story thing happens. Cool, you're going to space, Harry? Oh please, how impressionable can you be? Only the best of the best of the best would even have a shot at that. Might as well give up now. Over my dead body. Going to outer space might grow up no matter what, so there. Then I'll be a flight controller and do all your countdowns. No way, Mark. You should blast off with me. Do the boring ground stuff to Sheena. Did you just call me boring? Do you think they want to kill Van seeing him with Bernard yet? Burgard. The answer is yes. He does not like that Van, even though he will not say it, is his favorite student. No, I said boring ground stuff. It gets so scary when she's in angry mode. Oh, it's Van, Ananias, and Barry, and everyone else too. You guys seem really busy lately. Everything okay? Yeah, it's nothing big. Just got a lot of work on our plates is all. Gotcha. Haven't seen much of you around, so... Got me thinking that your office went bankrupt from hiring too many part-timers. Seriously? Careful not to broom them right, Chief. Don't worry, I've been keeping close track of the expenses. We can hang out again once things wind down a bit, Harry. Okay, see you then. Man, that rocket launch was so awesome. This settles it. I'm gonna go down to space no matter what. I'm gonna tell my dad about it the second he gets home. Unfortunately, I doubt we still have the key. I thought we weren't gonna be able to open that. Sniffle. My heart. This last chapter always makes me cry. Oh, I recognize that novel. Agnes. Yeah, I'm rereading Sunshine Agnes. The first edition you lent me was great, too. Some parts were written a little differently, right? You'd have to really pore over the pages to notice that. I don't know the specifics, but... Well, this conversation picked up fast. You're both avid bookworms, right? Yep, well, while you're here, Katra, can I take Zeros out on another walk sometime, please? You make the cutest, most perfect familiar, just like in the story. I lack the proper context for that reference. The kids in Old Town sure have energy to spare. They certainly do. It's rather difficult to not mirror their energy. Harry's been going on like that since spring, in case you were wondering. He'll take one look at something and then make it his whole personality at max volume. Won't be long before he ends up getting bored of it, like always. He's going to learn. Mark? Harry talks all the time about how cool astronauts are. I was just gonna cheer him on about it. But if I stick with Harry, maybe I'll get to go to space too. Alright, no more people to talk to in the entirety of Old Town. We did it. We just have to topic everybody now.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Oh, I've heard talk about that posting. What a complete load of crock. Good to know we're on the same page with this. It's a given for any of us here in Old Town. Customer mine said it got their goat so fierce that they tore it down in a fit of disgust. So somebody put it back up. Then a new one got put up in its place, dealing with a tenacious little backbiter. The current posting isn't the first in that case. Is there anything else you can tell us? I already shared all I know, I'm afraid. If you happen to find the culprit, rake him over the coals for me, will ya? Noted. Remind me, is Cassius, Arios, and Reen the only direct disciples of Yuka Phi? Let's see, if we're talking about other 8 Leaves users, I'm not sure if we know...
Take your time.
Like, let's see, we know Richard was trained by Cassius, specifically. I don't know if Annalise was personally taught by him. I think it might just be Cassius, Reen, and Arios for the ones that we know. I could be wrong. There could be one or two more. But I'm not 100% sure about Annalise. I don't know if we've heard who Annalise's teacher of the 8 Leaf style was. Well, while we Google it real quick, since we would probably know what it was. Rails, Annalise. Oh yeah, Annalise is the granddaughter of Yun Ka-Fai. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, she was probably personally taught by him. I forgot about the granddaughter relation. Ew, how this rapid change was taking to pull my old bones and all that.
Got a question for you.
The posting. I'll tell you what, Little Onion's got my deepest sympathies. There's not a soul around who could read all that and feel uplifted. Any regular can tell it's nothing but hogwash, though. Absolute nuisance is what it is. So who they're trying to get the... Who are they trying to get under the skin of specifically with that message?
Got a question for you.
Huh? Someone actually posted that on the Old Town Bulletin board? But the bats here are great. And talk about obnoxious. And say that again. I like how we can bring up the topic even with people that aren't, like, actually important to the plot here. That's actually pretty cool, because it's like you're hunting for clues. You don't always know the exact person that you're gonna be that you can talk to and actually get good information from. So that's an improvement on the whole topic thing.
Excuse me?
Huh. This place is unsanitary? No, this just was some BS post on the bulletin board said. Sounds like this is the first you're hearing about it. Yeah, otherwise I might not have come here at all. But to know it's just a smear campaign.
Got something to ask you.
Oh, I believe I've seen you here on more than a few occasions. Likewise. Don't mind if I ask you something as a fellow regular. About the bulletin board posting? I saw it, yes. Outrageous nonsense, word after word. Incidentally, are you aware of the recent influx of troublesome bathgoers at this establishment? Yes, we were going to ask you about them as well. Must have been born under an unlucky star, with how many encounters I've already had with their sort. Some come in groups, chattering loudly, while others bring their towels into the hot water. Or even those who enter the sauna without wiping themselves down or who leave their used razors behind. For real? Just nasty. Here bandwagoners jumping in on the sauna craze, every last one. Most of them were youngsters, the frivolous sort by my reckoning. With that in mind, I'm willing to bet that one of these vexatious guests is the culprit behind all this slander. Vexatious guests, you say? Is there any specific reason? Isn't it obvious the inconvenience they cause others is of no consequence to them? Anyone so egotistical to the core would have no issue spreading that tripe for kicks. This is exactly why I hate the gaudy, garish youth. Oh, narrow-minded much? Do you have any evidence to back this claim? Only my suspicions. It's not as though I intend on ferreting the culprit out. At any rate, this entire topic's irking me. I'm through talking about it. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. Those rowdy bathgoers must have really offended him. By the way, is anyone else picking up a faint scent? Must be either the shampoo or body soap he uses. Smells citrusy. Key phrase, culprit is a disruptive bathgoer obtained. Guess I'll bring this up first. That bunch of baloney, they got a lot of nerve calling us unsanitary. So, you guys are always on top of the cleaning then? The way I hear it, some bathhouses totally skimp on that front. That's why we make it a point to keep our facilities so spotless you can eat off them. Don't actually try it though or we'll have a different problem. No worries. I know firsthand how spick and span this place is. Has that posting hurt customer traffic at all? So far, not a bit. If anything, we've got more business than ever. At the end of the day, saunas are all the rage right now, almost as much as outer spaces. I do get the impression that they've often been featured in magazines and such recently. Hell, got a sauna junkie in the flesh here. Tell me about it. Don't go egging them on ya. And the term is enthusiast, thanks. Well, back on topic. We've been getting a lot of first-timers lately. They'll talk as loud as they want, enter the sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. Etiquette challenged people like that tend to stick out, I guess. If someone tried that crap in front of me, they get an earful and then some. But anyway, thanks for the info. So now we got ill-mannered customers as a topic.
Got something to ask you.
We've been seeing a few more etiquette challenge guests here lately. They talk as loud as they want, enter a sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. That's the first time we got a new topic that we can bring up. Like we've had other bits in the terms here. Although it's not in these terms. Would it be in the archive? I doubt it. Story log? On the story log. So I have no idea where these things get brought up. Maybe just like something for like that whole list of things.
Excuse me?
Like when we start making decisions. The culprit must be one of those disruptive bathgoers. At any rate, this entire topic's irking me. I'm through talking about it. So it's most likely this guy. Unless somebody is disguising themselves as him.
Got a question for you.
This is only my second time here, but I'm an avid sauna goer in general. Every once in a while, you'll run into someone who can't even follow the most basic rules. People like that are why newcomers will get the evil eye from regulars. It's a real pain in the butt.
Got a question for you.
Bad-mannered bathers? I didn't notice anything special. You think some of the regulars here might think of us that way? Don't sweat it. You guys should be fine.
Pardon me.
It does feel like there's been an upturn in poorly mannered bathgoers. And relax with folks like them around. If anything, it gets your blood boiling. From that perspective, the culprit might actually be one of us regulars. That's so. Definitely a possibility. Culprit is a regular obtained, rephrase. Okay, that's all the information we need. Wow, we sure talked with a lot of people, didn't we? We heard multiple perspectives on the misinformation posted to the board. What stood out to me was Hux. He said the culprit might be a regular. And someone else speculated it was the work of a vexatious guest. Oh right, didn't we get a description of the person who put up that post? Yes, a green-haired man who gave off the scent of citrus. Well, this turned out to be a pretty damn good warm-up case. Hey, Agnes, worked out who the culprit is? Yes. It's the green-haired regular. That's literally where all the information points. I'm fairly certain it's the green-haired regular we spoke to earlier. His features match the eyewitness reports, and the citrus scent is a dead giveaway. Yeah, he's got a motive for it, too. Right, those dickhead bathgoers grinded his gears like nobody's business. Guess he thought the dabblers would stay away if he made the bathhouse rep go down the shitter. Then he could enjoy the bathhouse in peace. I knew something was up when he tried pinning the blame on other guests. In any event, I don't think there's any room for doubt now. It must be our perpetrator. Then, shall we speak to the man in question again? Yeah, let's bring this case to a close. USP. Circumstantial evidence of the perp. Can I bring that up with everybody? Nope. I'm curious. Can we bring it up to the other people? Oh, we can't bring up the topics to people that
Would you care for some
aren't directly involved here. Figured I'd check it also. Anyway, figured I'd check it just in case there was something else. Anyway.
A little birdie told me.
You can't be serious. You would accuse me of putting up that post? I demand to see your proof. Well, afraid we've only got circumstantial evidence, but if you really want to see it that bad, we can go grab it. Just know that if we go down that road, there will be no avoiding getting the police involved. If you don't want things to escalate to that point, then I would strongly suggest you confess, right now. Nice. Got his ass. You're so cool, Agnes. So, what'll it be? I admit it. Can't believe that was all you're doing. Yes, the little time I got to spend in the Laguna Baths each day was precious to me. That being said, I fully understand what I did was a crime, so I'll turn myself in to the police. You too good with that outcome? Honestly, I really don't think we need to make a mountain out of a molehill. In fact, I understand where you're coming from. Also, we've kind of been letting bad-mannered guests have the run of the place, admittedly. As such, we won't say a word to the police. Still, letting them off the hook entirely doesn't feel right either. Can't say I disagree. What do you think, Agnes? Curious about your thoughts, seeing as you're the MVP in this case. You think? I'm pretty sure everyone else worked out the answer too, though. Well, let's see. We have our choice. Shouldn't they be using Agnes's face here? Because, I mean, they literally did that in the last game, I think, once, didn't they? Banned from the premises seems very brutal. I would say let's give him the ironic lesson. Since you spread that horrible mistruth about Laguna being filthy, it's only fitting that you can counteract its effects by sharing a whole lot of positive word of mouth. For example, you can hand out flyers in front of the stations. I'll do this for about 1 month, let's say. Ooh, flyers, that's a great idea. How do you feel about that? Of course, I'd be happy to hand them out. Look you go, Agnes. You showed excellent judgment. Honestly, I was just channeling what Van might have said in this context. What matters is that we reached a good point of compromise.
That's one job behind us.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Nice. Such a shame. Our LGC has been completely reduced to 0. Yeah, we are aware of what LGC is. And we can also SP report. First one is at 25, so it's gonna be a minute before we even get that. Okay, that about does it for Old Town. Definitely catching a little whiff of something, though. Oh well, still gotta drop by Station Street and the Centre Marché this morning. Might as well poke our heads at the station. Poke our heads in at the Station Street Guild while we're at it. And maybe the police station over in Satan, too. Would have been nice if I could just ask him about the space program. But he's probably neck deep in his work on it. Guess I'll have to stop for talking to anybody else that's connected to it. The travel menu is now accessible. Station Street, Satan Street, Korean Mall, and Centre Marché have been added to the travel menu. Help LGC alignments has been registered. Doesn't look like there's any valuable info here.
Would you care for
All
some
right.
flowers?
So, where are we going first? I believe my usual MO is go to every place that has side quests and then main quests. So, unfortunately, I will save right now because it's
Then
1
let's head
o'clock in the
over.
morning. So, we'll continue our leisurely stroll next time. Never mind, we're getting cutscened. And wow, Station Street's even more bustling than usual. Yeah, you can really feel the energy in the air. It seems that enthusiasm has only been building in response to Project Startaker. The reality of it all finally clicked once the second launch was moved forward. Yeah, it's party-hardy mode out here. But we didn't drag ourselves over to state the obvious, did we, Van? Right, so something about this makes my nose twitch. First step is to get a feel for the situation. You know the drill by now? Swap intel with the guild, then hit up other establishments in the area. The department store's gun shop is a definite must for once. It may be a good idea to speak with any other people we're familiar with as well. Nice logo. That's Halo. Yes, getting a grasp on how they each are adapting to these present conditions would only be to our benefit. Okay then, let's give the place a quick sweep. You can now view connection events. Oh, sweet. Connection points to see connection events for particular characters and all that. And send gifts. Cool.
Planner launched!
I mean, we gotta do the Yume connection event as we always do. Gotta max it out in the first run through, but we'll handle that next time. So until then, have a good night.